Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. One time for the one time. Yes, ma'am. Hit boy on the track. And yeah, man, we're back. Taking a look at the Eastern Conference All-Star votes. We went up against all four of these guys that are ahead of us. And I think I'm better. Now take a look at my organizational role. Right there it says I'm the superstar. I might have alluded to it in like one of my last videos. But yeah, man, I've basically proven myself to this team. Taking a look at other guys' roles, right? DeMar DeRozan is a core guy. He's on a one-year deal. I've already mentioned he'll turn 35 in the next season. Will he be here still, right? Nikola Vucevic is on the block. I don't really like that, but it's not really much I can say about it, right? Io is expendable. Andre Drummond is expendable. Patrick Williams is expendable. Lonzo Ball is core, and that we need. We need Lonzo Ball to be a core guy, right? Torrey Craig might be a cap casualty. Javon Carter on the block. Don't know what we're going to get for him because he's not that much of a commodity. Dalen Terry, Javonte Green, expendable. Annual Ralph Beatum. That you say his name? He might be a cap casualty, right? This drill here, I was very interested in, right? You know, because I've never seen this before. Really cool. But anyways, back to what I was saying about the organizational role of superstar. I know I'm only a 70 overall, but we've seen me show on to some varying degree of consistency that I am capable of putting up 50 points in a game. Obviously not on no like one-on-one, you know, sort of situation like what you're seeing here, right? Right here, this is not really something I'm good at one-on-one, but in terms of defense, I'm sticky, right? I get all up in this grizzle and I make him miss the shot. And yeah, man, you know, I'm gonna try one more time to get down here and get a bucket, right? You know, you can't, obviously got to stay within the margins, right? And one thing I was not paying attention to at this point was that there was a time limit, right? So I end up basically going out of bounds. Well, I didn't go out of bounds, the time ran out, but I'm not gonna show you too much more of that, right? Your boy has a playmaking badge. I did have it on ankle breaker bronze, but I want, and I would take break start off because I want hyperdrive, right? It'll usually kick in when I find that open space on that quick cheese to the basket that I like, the quick cut to the basket. Usually it kick in and make it tougher to catch up to me because I can move much faster with the ball, which is why I made sure my speed with ball can get up to a 90, right? Taking on the Raptors in Rap City in Toronto, right? Like I said, I visited here before, have family here, much different culture, much different place, right? Up by 2. Ball is at Scotty Barnes' hands. I think that was Patrick Williams who ripped him up. I might take credit. Yeah, it was Patrick Williams. I didn't get credit for it, right? Nice little cut here. I think that was Barnes who tried to cover me. Yeah, oh no, that's IQ. Emmanuel quickly, you know what I'm saying, right? RJ Barrett with a nice finish at the rim. We went up 4-0. Now we're only up by 2. And again, where is Lonzo Ball? Why is he not starting? What is going on? Do I have to check the minutes before I probably should, right? Gary Trent Jr. on the right side, covered by Levine. And Levine, I might not have remembered it well enough, but Levine is just showing that as a defender, he's capable. Right, you see me just be patient with the angle, right? But Levine is showing that as a defender, he's capable, and he's also a good passer, which makes me wonder, like, I was talking, I will allude back to that one video about the death of the power forward and how they say the shooting guard is next, and they're talking about a guy like Zach LaVine, as if to say he can't play point guard, or he's he's a good example of a true shooting guard. Did people forget that Zach LaVine at UCLA came out of college as a point guard? Or as a 2, that he was basically a combo guard? You see me rip up Kelly Olynyk. Like, did people forget that, you know, Zach LaVine could honestly play point guard? I mean, look at him. He's making great passes, right? Even on the game, they're talking about how you know what? I guess it's because in real life, as you see, I get the double takeover and I would use it. I guess because in real life, he was kind of more of a taller Russell Westbrook, right? I'm almost certain he was getting those Russell Westbrook comparisons in that he was an outstanding finisher and shooter and scorer all around, a walking bucket as the build would be named. But in terms of his skill set at the point guard position, he needed to go a long way, and in most cases, he's certainly a guy who might really be listed at like 6'4". As you see, this is really not a contest between the Bulls and the Raptors. We're giving them all of this. I haven't missed a shot. I'm red hot from the field, and I don't know if they can keep up with your boy, right? But yeah, man, in terms of LaVine, you know, probably being more 6'4" than he is 6'5", 6'5" with shoes on. And with that being said, again, right, all the skills that any ISO in his bag player would need, but in terms of a guy who could be the point guard of your team, learn to pass the ball and all of that, maybe not that guy, right? I think it's more so just because LaVine, and my father was saying this about Zach LaVine, he just is a ball stopper, right? It's like he gets the ball in his hands and he wants to do everything, right? You see your boy would get a big time dub. I would get 67 points in this game. So the mojo is working, right? And I would get some VC from Gatorade event because, you know, your boy got to get paid, you know what I'm saying, as my agent is saying. And right here, this is basically me being given the keys, the garage, the house, the whole shebang bang, shaboing boing, the boom boom, whole enchilada. They're saying I have they're giving me control over the team's fate with trades, right? I was just looking at the organizational roles of each player on the team, and I think I might have been pushing X on my player, right? But to be honest with you, I don't really want to play the GM, right? I'm not really here to do all that, right? If I really wanted to, I could just do like a My League series. I'm not here to do all that, right? I would much rather just like let the computer decide who goes, who stays, right? Because if I had my choice, everybody be gone. Except for maybe, I mean, even Lonzo could get this like work, or this no work, if you will, right? He could be looking for a job, right? If I had to choose, right? Just give me a bunch of like random rookie type guys, right? Mostly because I want them to have it understood. This is my team. Pass me that ball when I say give me that ball, right? As you see, your boy put Acrobat, Giant Slayer, and Pro Touch on. I was a little bit on the fence about Pro Touch, but I decided I'm gonna put Pro Touch on, and it would be a good badge to have, right? But yeah, man, give me whoever, honestly. I feel like I'm good enough, right, to carry any team, any group of guys, right? So, you know, I ain't really worried about, you know, trying to set a team up. Just obviously, and then another thing too is it's modern NBA basketball. In this game, everybody most likely can shoot. So as long as you got shooters at the 4 and the 5, which in most cases the computer is going to set that up for you, I don't really care. I mean, even when we got Andre Drummond playing the 5, the center will typically just stand in front of him and won't just leave him open. Sometimes I think you might eventually start seeing that, right? As the Grizzlies, they're giving us the business, but we making it a game, right? Marcus Smart, former Boston Celtic, misses the shot there. Great defender, right? So you know the angle has to be on point, and right there it is. I get the ball from Zach LaVine and I handle business. Second quarter now, a little later on in the game, we're up by 4. Is that Jaren Jackson? Takes a hook shot, misses. Ball in the ball, Bulls ball now. And yeah, man, now I'm being guarded not by Marcus Smart. He needs to get over here and guard me if he can. I don't think he can. 6-point lead for the Chicago Bulls. Desmond Bane. He's a great 3-point shooter, and I don't get up in his jersey. And he drops it. And now it's a 3-point lead. We would fast forward to the halftime, and yeah, man, 5-point lead for the Bulls, two possession game, shooting 89% from the field. And I'm looking here at the box score, and yeah, man, they got Derek, right? He hasn't seen the floor, but no Ja Morant has seen the floor yet, right? And Marcus Smart puts the clamps on me on that time around. But I guess Ja is injured or something, right? Or maybe he's still suspended because he's, you know, still pulling guns on teenage boys or whatever. I don't know. Or he's playing the I'm a thug role, and I ain't mad at him. I respect his thug, but like, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're an NBA baller, man. You just got to focus on basketball. That's all you got to do, man. It's too many distractions these days. Whatever. I kid, or do I? Whatever, right? Your boy gets a nice lane to the rim on a fantastic cut. I'm getting those angles, right? As I mentioned, even on like the lowest difficulty setting, if the angle just isn't there, it does not matter how tough the computer is. You are going to not get that shot. You're not going to get the space if you don't get the angle right. You feel me? Like right here, the angle's there. Boom. It was slightly off, but we're now up by 9. It was slightly off, and then Marcus Smart takes a 3. He misses. The hand was there, but it wasn't a fantastic defensive possession. I called for the ball, drawing Marcus Smart out of the paint and opening a lane for DeMar DeRozan. So my selfishness pay off. And then your boy is just continuing to dump on your boy, man. And right here, clearly, frustration foul, call a flagrant. Now, obviously, Marcus Smart is more known to be a little bit of a hothead, right? He's like the modern day meta world peace, Ron Artest, for those of you who don't know who that is, right? And mostly because of the reputation he's built, right? It's not only a lockdown defender, it's kind of like a Patrick Beverly, Dylan Brooks, try to get in your head and play mind games kind of guy, right? As you see, we're just pretty much taking over this game, right? At this point, they not only can't stop me, but we know it, they know it, and there's not much else they can do, which is why you're going to see him do, you know, nothing, because he can't be that aggressive. You feel me? And if he does try to foul me again, which I think is coming up, I'm almost certain he does. And I'm thinking that it's mostly because of his, you know, his reputation, right? But then also, you know, a bad, like right there, a bad foul is a bad foul. And they call another flagrant on him. And the game and the antics, the animation, the cheese. And I taunt, you know, because, hey, you're getting this work, sir. And we will proceed to beat these guys by 17 points here at home. Nothing you can do. Even if you had Ja Morant, you'd still take this L, sir. Right? Right. 67 points. Again, your boy is putting in that work, getting those badges, and making it clear to anybody in the NBA, hey, don't think for a second that if I have an off night, I won't come back and drop 50 plus on your forehead. Because I will, man. I will. All right. Looking at my badges here, I mean, finishing badge pretty much every game, right? We're going to go with Giant Slayer on silver. And I'm debating Pro Touch, right? Because I feel like it might be a better badge to get. And I decided to get it, right? I thought, oh, let me get something, you know, let me try to get it on the gold, but I would need to put more VC towards the build, right? Aerial Wizard, I'm kind of on the fence about, because it's like, I don't think I need it. I'm not doing a lot of alley-oops, and I should. But this whole, you know, timing cheat, I'm not really with that. I'm not really with that. I don't mind it. I like it, but I would prefer not to have to go with the timing. As you see, Ja Morant is injured. He is injured, 2 to 4 weeks, something wrong with his left foot. And that's why we didn't see him in the last game. Sucks to be him and to be the Grizzlies to have to take that L. But they were on the road. Chicago, great city, great team, you know, we back, baby. Going up against the Phoenix Suns, taking on Devin Booker, mostly a 2-guard from Kentucky. And yeah, he proceeds to give me this work, right? He ain't for none of it, right? And it's my turn. I gotta D him up, right? No, I can't D him up. He crosses me up, and then an outstanding lay on Patrick Williams, right? Right here, I'm trying to get the angle right. I thought I got it, and look at him just scout me. Look at him just go to the spot. Look at him take the perfect angle around his teammate. It's like he just knows I'm not gonna take a jump shot. And Bowl, yeah. That's his name. I remember in 2K20, when I was playing, I forgot which team I was playing for, but all I know is that he was on the Nuggets at the time. And I wanted him on my team. When they gave us the option to trade for guys, I wanted him on our squad. As you see, Grayson Allen, the dirty dog, the dirty Duke Devil. Just, yeah. Give me all of that, right? And we haven't even scored the bucket. But I remember, and I might have mentioned this already, but I remember that he was on the Nuggets. Jokic was the man on that squad. They didn't need him. They weren't using him. He was not getting playing time. You can tell when the guy's getting, he wasn't logging no stats, and they give you the statistic as the game started, GS, and he had no game started. He was riding the bench while Nikola Jokic was getting all the credit. As you see, I try to be patient here. I get clamped. I got open, but they wouldn't give me the ball. Now they wouldn't give it to me. But I right when that message came up in the beginning when it said I could influence trade, I tried to influence trade. And I asked the Nugget, I said, can we get Bowl? He wasn't even like an 80 overall. He was like less than a 75 or something around there, right? Whatever. You see Vooch flop, and I'm not with that Vooch. I wish Drummond was in the game. But nonetheless, we try to trade for him, and we just don't get him. They would not give him up. And yeah, man, Booker again, he's not having it. He's not with it, right? He getting aggressive with me, and he putting me on my stuff. And by the way, no Kevin Durant. as Book tells, you know, him and Bradley Beal, let's keep going. Let's keep getting after this dude because he ain't got nothing. He can't. And then, yeah, I take it up on him. Nonetheless, I thought Bol Bol would have been a fantastic addition to the squad. You see me just commit an intentional foul. Right? At this point, I'm like, hey, I'm hurting the team. Let me just get out of the game, find a way out, right? They're killing us, 10-point lead. I can't get I finally get the angle right, but I can't get it right for the most part. And yeah, man. But anyway, back to what I was saying about Bol Bol, as you'll see me just start to get really aggressive and let them know, hey man, I'm gonna get aggressive right back. And I get taken out of the game as I pretty much wanted, right? I come back and we're up by 1. So clearly what I did was smart. I wanted the ball earlier and I didn't get it. I was super error because I'm already cold. So to not give me the ball when I wanted is just, ugh. We get the rebound though. And yeah, man, the point I'm making is we wanted Bol Bol on our team. They wouldn't give it to him. They wouldn't give him to us when we asked them to. And I didn't understand that, right? He was not being utilized properly on the Denver Nuggets. And eventually I would come to the conclusion that I would want to play center anyway. So forget Bol Bol. I mean, he didn't have great interior defense, but he had a 90-something block rating. He had like a 90-something 3 and midi. He had like a 70-something ball handle. He had like a 70-something speed, and he was 7'2". This guy could do a lot as you see me proceed. Even though we have a 3-point lead, I proceed to basically want to sit back down on the bench. When I get back in the game, it's a 13-point lead. So clearly this lead has been built, no thanks to me. Nothing that I have done has helped this team get this W. Again, I'm cold and I just want to reset because I feel like if I get that, then I'll be able to make better plays, as well as also, where is Lonzo Ball? Here he is. Right? He's there now. He's on the floor now. Why are we not getting him at the 2 guard in the starting lineup? Why is there a constant adjustment? And why am I not making the adjustment to get him on the court, right? As you see Bol Bol show that skill with all that length and athleticism, that is just not going to happen on him, right? But then I find a way around him and I dunk it anyway, right? But I really wanted him on the team. And mind you, this is when I was playing with a 6'9" small forward on 2K20. They wouldn't give him to us for 2 seasons. It wouldn't be until like 2 seasons when I get to a whole different team. Not only does he finally come to the team, but mind you, I've already resolved that I'm just going to play center, and it actually turns out to be exactly what we need. So that's what gets me. It's like the game wouldn't even, and then when we played them in that season, they made sure to start him at power forward. Bol Bol does not have power forward in his position list, right? He's just a true to the bone center, but they made sure to start him at power forward, and it just irritated me to no end. But whatever, man. I keep fouling, but I do want to get my revenge on Devin Booker. I have thus far, right? My teammate grade is atrocious, but my points are on point. I am balling, right? And right here, Devin Booker is getting all this work, right? The angles are now on point. The angles were not on point. And I'm covering Devin Booker. Grayson Allen misses. We do get the board there. It's now is it a 16-point lead, right? Yeah, 16-point lead. My math is right. I had to do that quickly. I usually am able to do so. Make it an 18-point lead. And yeah, man, we are pretty much cooking these guys on the road. And again, without really much help from me, I get the ball there and woo! Just dunk on that man. Like, sir, respect my thug. Okay, I'm not John Morant, but I shoot you. No, that's crazy. You cannot be playing with that. Okay, I didn't say that. Anyway, another nice, good cut by your boy, and just cut him up. Cut a rug, cut a fool. Just yeah, man. We beat them by 15, and you know it's all love, right? It's all love because I don't really have that much animosity. I like it when you play hard, right? In today's day and age, people complain when the competition level is too tough, right? Not me, right? No complaints here. 11,000 VC here on your boy. So, you know, we got to put some towards, basically, I will put some towards driving layup because I have another finishing badge. And I'd also put some towards acceleration, right? Because that might be one of the reasons why we're just not getting that cut, the separation we want, right? So we got to get that speed and acceleration. We got to keep in mind the low overall means we just don't have a lot of the speed. I put Pro Touch on gold, and I would turn on shot timing for both jump shots and layups, right? Because, you know, as of late, I don't usually have it like that. It was not on. But anyways, let me get up out of here. Get at me and function with your boy.